had a phone call from a young lady a couple of days ago, and she was in panic mode. She was calling me from New York, so it was like 5 o'clock in the morning here in Los Angeles, and she said, Rufus, I just saw your video on YouTube, and I need my birth certificate to be apostilled. She says she's taking a job in a foreign country, and before she can even submit her resume to them, they want to see a birth certificate apostilled. And she was in a huge rush to do it. So she asked if I could help her. And the answer is yes. My name is Rufus. I'm the notary dude here in Los Angeles, California. I specialize in California birth certificate apostilles. Let's talk about a little bit exactly what is an apostille. An apostille is this. This is what it looks like. This right here is a birth certificate. Then right here is the apostille. You obviously notice here that it has a red stamp on it. And that red stamp is going to match up with the actual birth certificate itself. See that? This right here is an apostille. This right here is the apostille certificate. You see right here, it says Secretary of State apostille, has the dates, has the information about who signed the birth certificate. So if you need to get a birth certificate apostille, it's going to look like this. So the reason why you need to get a birth certificate apostille is this. The foreign country doesn't trust you. They don't trust that the birth certificate you supplied to them is legitimate. They don't trust that the birth certificate you supplied to them is actually issued by the state of California. They're thinking that possibly it might be fraudulent. So in order to solve that problem, they tell you to take your birth certificate from California, and that's not enough. I want you to take that birth certificate to the Secretary of State, and I want the Secretary of State to put their stamp on it. This right here. This proves that it is a authentic document. Without this stamp, they're most likely not going to accept it. So that is what's called a California apostille, for a birth certificate. So how do you get one? Great question. My name is Rufus. I'm the notary dude here in Los Angeles, California. I specialize in California apostilles and getting them processed quickly. What I'm going to need is this. I'm going to need your original birth certificate. There's a couple of things that I'm going to look at when you send that to me. Number one is it has to be issued by the county clerk. If you have a birth certificate that is issued by the health department, by the city, there's a good chance I'm going to have to get it certified first by the county clerk. How do you know if you have a birth certificate issued by the county clerk? If you look at the bottom here, try to do this without giving up my client's identity here. If you look at the bottom of it right here, it's going to be signed by somebody. And you see right here, the paper's covering up a little bit. There's a signature right there. What you are looking for is that is signed by the county clerk. It can't say health officer, it can't say city or anything on it. If it's signed by the county clerk, you'll have the person's signature, and then below that, it's going to say recorder, county clerk below that. If you have that, you know you're good to go. If you don't, you can still get the apostille completed. I can help. We first have to get it certified. So if you need to get a California birth certificate apostille, my number is below. Text me a picture of it or call me. I can walk you through what we're looking for. Then all I'm going to need is for you to send that birth certificate to me, and I can get it processed. Heck, I can even send a label to you if you like, so you can get it to me a little bit quicker. How long does it take to get a California birth certificate apostille? If you call me, I can have it done in 2 days. I just need the original birth certificate, and I can handle the rest for you. It's no problem. There's a couple of things that I need to know. Number one, I need to know what country is requesting the apostille. It's typically going to be a country that's requesting it. So I need to know what country it is, and I also need to know exactly how quick you need this back so I can calculate the correct processing times. But if you send me a text or call me, I will pick up my phone. I will answer my text messages. I need a picture of your birth certificate. We can make sure we can get it apostilled. I can have it done within a couple of days, and I can mail it to you. You don't believe me? Give me a shot. I'd love to help you out.